This is WFYI News Now. It's November 24th, and I'm Abriana Herron. On today's show, Governor Braun added to the growing list of Republican lawmakers who received threats in recent days. The city launches a new continuous vacancy program, and Indianapolis city officials release the new winter contingency plan.
But we were also looking at the climate change that's occurring, and we know that November is becoming a warmer month.
Those stories coming up. But first, the Whitestown homeowner charged in the fatal shooting of a house cleaner was released from the Boone County Jail Friday. Zach Castle has more.
Bail was set by a judge Friday morning at $25,000 with GPS monitoring. Kurt Anderson, 62, was charged by the Boone County prosecutor with voluntary manslaughter. They say he shot and killed Maria Florinda Rios Perez de Velasquez, 32, through his front door after she showed up at the wrong address. The family has called for justice for the mother of four. The sheriff's office confirmed in the afternoon that Anderson is no longer in custody and posted bail. He surrendered his passport and is prohibited from possessing a firearm. Anderson can, quote, move about at his free will, but must regularly check in with law enforcement. His attorney, Guy Relford, and Boone County prosecutor Kent Eastwood declined to comment. A jury trial is scheduled for next March. I'm Zach Castle.
Governor Mike Braun has added his name to the growing list of Republican lawmakers who received threats in recent days. As Ben Thorpe reports, numerous lawmakers have been victims of bomb threats and swatting attempts as tensions rise over the Senate's decision not to take up redistricting.
The threats had so far been focused on lawmakers who were either undecided or against redrawing the state's congressional maps to favor Republicans. But on Friday, Senator Andy Zay announced his business had been the target of a bomb threat. Zay said he'd been quiet about his support of redistricting, but had ultimately been in favor. Now the governor's office confirmed more than one credible threat against him and his family. In a post on social media, Braun said enough was enough. Republican and Democratic leadership in the Indiana House put out a statement calling the threats against lawmakers abhorrent and completely unacceptable. The governor's office said state police are continuing to investigate the threats. I'm Ben Thorpe.
The city has launched a new continuous vacancy program in hopes of bringing more than 150 properties back into compliance through the Department of Business and Neighborhood Services. Erica Kovac has more on the new program.
A vacant home that is particularly unkept or rundown may receive repair orders from the city that request property improvements. Orders last for up to 2 years, at which time they can be refiled, or a property might qualify for demolition. Under the new program, homes that have been vacant for 6 years with no improvement can now be filed under a special case. Properties may be fined up to $5,000 per year. Don Olson, Communications Director at the DBNS, says the new program aims to address neighborhood concerns.
It's going to increase or stabilize public safety. I think neighbors will have more faith and pride in their neighborhoods.
Almost 200 homes will be eligible for this continuous vacancy status in 2026. A majority of the properties are owned by out-of-state companies or trusts. I'm Erica Kovac.
The new program will go into effect on January 1st. And for our final story today, Indianapolis city officials released the new winter contingency plan. Samantha Horton reports this year's plan makes adjustments to gaps identified last year and reduces the number of days it is in effect.
In the past, November has been the start of the city's winter contingency plan for people experiencing homelessness. This year, it's starting December 1st. This has left questions about the later start and potential freezing temperatures. Office of Public Health and Safety Director Andrew Merkley says the change came after reviewing several other cities' plans, including Kansas City, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland.
But we were also looking at the climate change that's occurring, and we know that November is becoming a warmer month.
Other modifications include relocating the families with the children and women shelter to a warehouse and piloting a weather-activated site for single men. Merkley says the city and partners will continue to review the plan to adjust as needed in the future. I'm Samantha Horton.
And before we wrap up today's episode of WFYI News Now, I want to share some personal news. Today is my last day here at WFYI, which also means this is my final time hosting this podcast. It has been an honor to share stories with you and to be a part of your day over the past 2 years. Thank you for listening, supporting, and growing with me. Our podcast is produced by Zach Bundy, with support from the news team at WFYI and public media journalists across the state. Our news director is Sarah Neal-Estes. Kendall Antron produced our music, and I'm your host, Abriana Herron, signing off one last time. If you like today's episode, remember to subscribe and share, and follow WFYI on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube to check in on our newsroom throughout the day. Thanks for listening. We'll be back tomorrow.